Hi everyone, in this video I will show you 5 productivity tips that you should try when using Google Docs. Tip number 1 is the ever useful version history. With version history, you can check the changes that your collaborators made. Let's say someone tries to mess up your document. You can actually revert back to the original file. To do this, click this portion which says Last Edit. You can see here the version history. Then you can click the version that you like to go back to. You will see here restore this version. A prompt will appear, click restore. Now you're back to the original file. Just to show you the difference, I will go back to the previous version. So it says here restored version as well as the date and the time. Now, if you are really paranoid, you can rename the version that you like. Just click this one and start typing your title. So when you go to the version history, you will have this one. Okay? Tip number 2 is the auto replace text. Auto replace text allows substitution of abbreviated words and shortcuts. For example, to do that, click Tools and select Preferences. Hit Substitutions, then write the shortcut, replace it with Homework. Tip number 3, you can actually keep your viewers anonymous. Notice that if you are collaborating with someone, you can see their names here. Okay? It depends on how many collaborators you have. But with this tip, your audience can view your file without actually knowing who the other collaborators are. So what you have to do is to select the URL, erase these letters, and change it to preview. Now, no one can edit, and the person cannot also see who the other viewers are. Tip number 4, you can actually force your students or your collaborators to make their own copy. Before, you have to share it to them using this share button. Then, they have to make their own copy by clicking File and clicking Make Copy. But this time, you can directly ask them to make their own copy. To do this, click the URL, erase this, change it to copy. Next, you have to select all, copy. Now this URL is the one that you will send to your students or your collaborators. So let's try. You will be asked to copy a document. Tip number 5, which is the last tip. Just to share, I personally use this tip because it's really useful. So this tip will allow you to embed the file within the email. Usually it will be like this. Click share, then send. Okay, so the recipient will see it like this. They actually have to open it in Google Docs. Using tip number 5, it will be slightly different. So click File, select Email, press Email this file. Write the email address of your recipient, click Send yourself a copy, then, this is very important, click Don't attach, include content in the email. Okay, then you can also write a message. Since you sent yourself a copy, let's just check my email. So it will be like this. The recipient doesn't need to open the file in Google Docs.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.